Dr. Walter Newt.
Whoa.
He just has your best interests at heart.
You're a doctor?
Thank you for his emails. Thank him for everything you love. And the man that hired him is going to speak next.
Now you
The
know why
most incredible
I'm Mr. Karen
leader in authenticity from the bottom of my heart. And welcome to the stage right here, Kevin Guest.
It's great to be with all of you tonight. Yeah, it's very dark. I've been asked several times, how did you find us? We just know things, just so you know. It's great to be here. I ask this question sometimes, and I want to ask you a question. Why do you think I'm here, or why do you think Dr. Oz is here tonight? Why?
No idea.
It's all about relationships.
Tell the thoughts. Why do you think we're here?
I'm not drinking. For me, healthy lifestyle.
Healthy lifestyle. Why do you think we're here with the management team?
Because you love Canada.
Because we love Canada.
Yes.
I was waiting for that because I do love Canada. I grew up in Montana, about 60 miles as the crow flies from Canada. I know, but it's pretty close. And I used to every summer go up to Canada to vacation, and I spent many, many nights in Waterton worried that a grizzly bear was going to eat me. But I love Canada. They said the Cunninghams were here, and Karen, and the group was going to be here, and when we come and bring Dr. Oz, absolutely. We're here out of respect for your leadership, because they've been part of our family for 23, I was going to say 22, so 23 years. Karen, how long have you been? Oh, she moved in. 15 years. And I hope you're feeling a positive energy, that great things are on the horizon with USANA. Over the last 2 years, I have completely restructured the entire company. There isn't anybody in a senior leadership position that is in the same position that they were 2 years ago. By bringing in new people like Walter, who's done a great job with our IT side, to shifting responsibilities like Dan Masuga taking over the marketing side of things. Yes, to Jim Brown back there, who's been over operations but is now serving as president. All across the board, we've restructured and bringing in a new science team, new chief science officer. And this is a big ship to turn, right? And when you're in as many countries as we are, and as many governments that we deal with, and as many regulatory groups that we deal with, it takes a long time to see change happen. But I love the quote. There's a quote I read, and the quote is, the only difference between those who can change and those who can't is how much motivation they have. And I am highly motivated, because I could see a direction where we were headed. You all heard me talk about staying relevant in today's world, and I thought that USANA was becoming irrelevant. And it scared me to death. And so for me, everything that you're hearing and seeing and what we're doing has been years in the making, but the goal is for us to remain relevant in a very fast changing world. And that relevancy is not easy. The second thing I heard is every person who's a pioneer who receives resistance. It's hard, it's not easy. And we're pioneering some things in our own space. And it's not going to be easy, but it's certainly going to be worth it. Yes. So, I think of the Cunninghams and all the years that they spent in leadership in the IDC and helping us get, and Karen as well. Karen spent years on the IDC, and now she's over here. I think, and struggles and the many mountains we've climbed over the years. And I feel like we're just now ready to climb over the top and peek over and see the next set of mountains to climb, right? Can you feel that? I mean, hopefully you all can feel that. And we're seeing very positive things happen in Canada. We're seeing growth happen in Canada, which is awesome. Because Canada is a very, very product-centric country, as you all know, and health resonates beautifully in Canada. And so, anyway, my message, I just want everybody to be very aware of what they're feeling. Not of what they're reading or what they're hearing, but what you're feeling. And just pay attention to it. And follow those feelings through. And an important part of, for me anyway, if I let feelings pass and I don't write them down, I forget them because I'm on to something else. A huge part of capturing feelings and moving forward is writing things down. Yeah. And really, whether you journal, one of the things that my wife and I are doing that has really helped us is we've started a gratitude journal.
Yes.
And every week we write down the things that happened during the week that we're grateful for. And then what we do is we read to each other what we wrote about what we were grateful for throughout the week. That has made a huge difference in my life. Just to recognize, first to hear what she's grateful for from her, and for her to hear from me what I'm grateful for. But most of that would have passed us by had we not written it down. The weeks would just come and go. And we have so much to be grateful for. So much. So I would encourage you to write it down. Start a gratitude journal. Start recognizing the things you're grateful for. If you don't, they'll just pass you around by. Right? So thank you for who you are. Thank you for what you do. Everything, this is, again, just a great feeling here, right? I want to introduce, oh, yes you can. One thing I've learned over 15 years is when she asks for something, I say yes, yes, yes.
It's one of my favorite things to do. So can we please give a huge, deeply heartfelt love to this incredible woman. For you as well. We've just met tonight, we've just shaken hands, and I just want to say to you, I'm introducing you as the father of amazing children. I follow Daphne on Instagram. I see what a real woman you raised. She's authentic, she's logical, she's smart, she's just rigorous, and that means that you raised an amazing woman. I also see how you are with your wife all over social media. It's authentic, it's real. You just inspire us to be us. So I don't know anything else other than that, except you're the father of an amazing woman. So please welcome the father of an amazing woman.
We saved the best for last, but they told me we were coming to a bar. I'm really interested. Because there's Canadians in a bar, you can't beat that. So the show is in 100 countries, but the most important country outside of the US is Canada. And it has been from day one. We started in Canada the first day the show ever aired. I go up to Canada all the time. I've always gone to Toronto and Ottawa and Vancouver. I've done the trains across the country. I've traveled across in the wilderness. I've always respected and appreciated the mindset. And it once it became to fruition when I was sent out around the world to train when I finished my formal surgical residency at Columbia University, where I still practice. And they sent me to work in Toronto with a gentleman named Tyrone David, who you may know. But Tyrone David is an iconic heart surgeon, and he built the program at Toronto Heart, at Toronto Children's. And I lived in Toronto to learn from him, and I developed a tremendous respect for the can-do ability of folks who live in Canada. And it's something that I continue to remind my viewers. That's why we have so many Canadian guests on the show. Bryce Watt, I go on and on. There's dozens of guests that come from Toronto and then the western part of Canada. But the beautiful part about this whole experience for me is I've learned a lot about what quality means. Now we live in a post-truth era. And by that I mean too much of what we're fed isn't really said in an honorable way. The thing that I respect the most about USANA is you guys never cut corners. It's exactly what you say it's going to be. When I learned that there were 4,000 Olympic athletes that were using USANA products because they knew they wouldn't get kicked off their teams and have their careers ruined because of tainted material, that influenced me. And the more I interact with the incredible technologies that are offered by USANA, the more I realize how special a company is. But nothing matches the people. And the fact that all the leadership is here, scattered around, and they've been around all night long visiting with different markets, reflects to me how much they care specifically about each and every one of you. So I'm here to say that I applaud what you represent. The show is in a very big way supportive of what USANA is up to. It is a perfect brand alignment for us. In fact, there's a young woman, a nurse I was speaking to a second ago, and you should all know this, we're doing a big nurse scholarship program that USANA is funding. Wow! And this is for nurses all over the world, not just North America, but of course we have a very special place for North American nurses because it's expensive in North America. We need more nurses because of the heart and soul of the healthcare system. Our trainer of the year was from Canada last year. Amber, you're going to see again tomorrow. She's a real pistol. But you are gifted with incredible resources, not just as a country, but as a people, and I wish you the best. I look forward to lots more fun together. God bless you.
The best for last is Dr. Mehmet, but I am going to first of all thank the entire management staff for coming here tonight. I think every single person here loves USANA, and I know that the management team loves USANA, so it is a marriage that is not always made in heaven, but it's made so that we can work together to grow. And I know with this man at the helm, we have what it takes to grow USANA like we never have before in Canada. And it's my challenge to everybody here that loves USANA, that we are going to grow USANA in Canada next year like we've never done. For some of us veterans, it means kicking off the dust off our shoes and getting back to work. And for some of the new people, they have to see our taillights to know that we mean business. And so let's do that. Let's show the management and USANA that we mean business and that Canada is the country that people should be paying attention to.